Well, President Trump held his first meeting with Japan's first female prime minister, strengthening trade ties.
And this all comes ahead of his high-stakes meeting with China's president. NBC's Tracy Wilkins has the latest.
I congratulate you.
President Donald Trump continues his 7-day trip through Asia. Topping the agenda at every stop is trade, with negotiators still ironing out the details of pacts made with South Korea and taking steps toward agreements with China and Malaysia. Already, President Trump, his Commerce Secretary and U.S. Ambassador to Japan touted $490 billion in new investments in the U.S. and saying this about tariffs.
The tariffs have been so good. We're taking in trillions and trillions of dollars.
Trump met with Japan's newly elected prime minister, who is navigating the country's pledge of hundreds of billions of dollars in funding for American projects in hopes of avoiding higher tariffs.
We're just signing a new deal, and it's a very fair deal, and we look forward to welcoming Japan into the United States and a continuation, and it's something that everybody is very, very excited about.
Chinese delegations were meeting over the weekend to find a way to also avoid higher tariffs after Trump threatened a 100% increase on Chinese goods. During his upcoming meeting with President Xi, Trump said he also plans to raise the issue of fentanyl, accusing China of failing to curb its flow into the U.S. Meanwhile, back at home, Vice President J.D. Vance is preparing to meet with fellow Republicans to discuss the shutdown. The largest union representing federal workers is calling for an end, pressuring Democrats, while federal workers are feeling the brunt.
It's a lot of uncertainty. Bills continue to pile up. I have car notes, I have children to feed, I have a family to take care of, I have a mortgage to pay. So it's a lot of uncertainty.
Back to President Trump's trip through Asia, the markets are responding. The Dow, S&P, and NASDAQ all hit record highs on Monday, driven by optimism that President Trump and China's President Xi will strike a deal on trade when they meet in South Korea on Thursday. In Washington, I'm Tracy Wilkins, NBC News.